Years ago, before we learned about Empowered HOA, our management company struggled to communicate, not only with our residents, but with us as the board. We tried using social media as an outlet, but it's blown up on us.
We needed multiple logins to different online portals just to access documents or pay our HOA fees, and it was confusing to our residents.
Email threads always got way too cluttered, and we always felt like we were constantly sharing notes to find out if we were getting the most current messages.
Most of all, we felt out of the loop with the community because there wasn't a good way for us to be updated on what the HOA was doing.
It's incredibly frustrating when important decisions are just made and you're not part of the process when you should be.
We've had some board meetings where residents showed up with concerns or complaints that the board had no idea about beforehand. It was like getting blindsided at the meetings because we weren't prepared for the discussion.
Now that our board uses Empowered HOA, we have one online portal where we can get all of our community updates, access our documents, HOA balance, and make payments.
With Empowered HOA, we have a lot of tools at our disposal that solves all of these problems. We have a single place where the board can see the status of current and even upcoming projects. And we have the opportunity to redirect our manager if the board wants to go a different way. We can also make sure all our residents are kept in the loop with the communication tools that Empowered HOA provides.
It's nice being more involved in the enforcement process. We can now vote on project before work is done. I can approve bills before they're paid or reject them if they're not correct. And all this can be done in real time without having to wait for the next meeting.
Vendors can even log in and give us updates or post pictures so we know what's going on even if we can't all physically be on site.
Managing HOA funds ultimately comes down to me as treasurer, and people rely on that. I feel much more involved in the process, and I don't really worry about the HOA spending money at someone else's discretion because it simply can't happen that way. I am truly empowered to do my job properly, and beyond that, the board is just more comfortable being in charge of and responsible for our own decisions.
Our manager can proactively communicate with residents through emails, text messages, and phone calls. It's really helped the spirit of our community.
Action items give us the ability to see all agenda items before the meeting, so we can come prepared for the discussion and there are no more surprises.
Seeing these tools in action really swayed our decision to choose Empowered HOA as our management solution. There's just so much versatility and things we didn't know we needed until we saw them.